Today, the most delicious fondant potatoes. Let's do it. So fondant potatoes are a restaurant classic. They are absolutely delicious and so easy to cook. So you want some potatoes, we want them nice and starchy, and the first step, you want to take a nice sharp knife and basically chop the potatoes into cubes. And for my variation on the fondant, we want them to be about 2 inches tall, and we want the top and the bottom of the potatoes to be nice and flat. This is very, very important. And so you want to preheat the oven to 180 degrees. Pop a frying pan with high walls onto the hob, turn the heat to medium, add a splash of olive oil. You want to season the potatoes with a pinch of salt and some black pepper. And the first important step of the process, we want to get the potatoes nice and crispy on each end with some beautiful colour. Then you want to chuck in some butter to help with the caramelisation. So fry them off for a minute on one side, turn the potatoes, fry them off for another minute on the other side. And so once you've got some beautiful brown colour on both sides, you want to take a bulb of garlic and very simply chop it in half. Leave the garlic in the skin. We don't want it to burn and cause any bitterness. And then you want to pop your garlic into the pan, and next some herbs. So I like to use some sage. I also want to pop in some rosemary, and the last herb we want is some thyme. Once the herbs are in, you want to pour in some chicken stock. So it's really important to pour in enough stock to cover the potatoes by about 2/3. Some people cut the potatoes smaller. They use a bit less stock, and then they reduce the stock down to create almost a sauce. And what I'm looking for really is the contrast of the potatoes. We want the tops to almost be roasted, nice and crispy and golden brown, and then the bottom of the potatoes to be really nice, buttery and creamy. So next you want to bring your stock to the boil, pop the potatoes into the oven, bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. You can test to see when they're done with a thin sharp knife. We want them soft all the way through and the tops to be golden brown and crispy. So run a sharp knife into the potatoes, and as long as they're nice and soft, we can serve. So pop the potatoes out on a plate. You can serve them with loads of different dishes or simply on their own, and all that's left to do is to get stuck in. So give them a try, and I'll see you next time.